All right, we're back with an early morning stream. Welcome to another luxury wristwatch talk show, Talking Watches with Rich Buddy and Clyve the Watch Wrangler. Good morning, buddy.
Hey, Rich, how you doing?
Doing okay, thank you. Happy Halloween.
Oh, thanks. You too.
Yeah, you sound a little dim.
Since you've got small kids.
You sound a little dim.
Oh, hold it.
I think you were okay earlier when we spoke.
How about now?
Maybe it's just me. Let me turn my mic up. I don't
How
know.
about now, though?
If you guys in the chat think he's sounding a little dim, let us know, because I think his audio's a little low, isn't it?
Well, you see, I turned down my sound just now because your audio was from the intro was just blasting.
Yeah, you might want to turn yours back up. Oh, your Clyve is good? Okay, they say you're good. I'm going to turn my ears up then. There you go. All right. You are good. All right. So, I get to relive all the holidays, because I get to relive them twice, I guess, because I've got the 10-year-old and a 4-year-old now. So, yeah, it's kind of fun. Pardon me?
Nice job to space them apart.
Yeah. Yeah, well, at the end we decided, man, you know what, it's not fair to leave them without a sibling. Let's do it. So we just did it. Hey, but we went trick-or-treating 2 nights ago, and it was a full night. The kids got full bags of trick-or-treating over at the church carnival. So they're gonna get 2 Halloweens. Anyway, hey, I thought we'd talk about let's gear off the morning by talking about some wristwatches. What do you think?
Oh, sure. I'll try anything once.
I pulled up the wrong screen. That doesn't start well. But I thought we would talk a little bit about the watch time event. I thought it was I got an article here from Watch Time USA, and the Watch Time New York event wrapped up last Sunday. It was a 3-day live event, and in case most of you don't know, all these watch events were postponed or canceled indefinitely because of the COVID and the quarantines. So it's been a couple of years since there have been any watch events live in person?
That is correct.
And I don't know if that many people were there based on the picture, for example, but it looks like they said they had a good showing and a good event. Sponsored by the evil Tourneau Bucare and BMW. But here's some photos. I think that guy is, he looks familiar. Is he a YouTuber?
Let me look.
But
go back up.
This guy here.
No, he could. Well, he could be because I swear to God, they have 5 channels are created every day.
And I think the Sky Dweller is the winner in this picture. What about you? That MBNF looks pretty nice too.
Yep. Well, of course, my eyes are drawn to the Pepsi first and foremost.
Yeah, that would be your pick. A little bit of something for everybody here.
Yep.
This was the sixth show they've ever had. And I guess Tim Mosso was there too. There's a picture of him here moderating one of the or in one of the panels discussion. Where's he at here? There he is right there. So I guess Tim Mosso was there.
Right. Needing a haircut more than ever.
Having fun. Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those people that are into the uncombed hair look. I don't know what's with that. Yeah, have you ever been to Watch Time? Or I haven't been to any event actually. Have you been to any watch event like this ever?
No.
There's the watch we were just talking about the other day.
Yeah. No, especially right now.
I guess I've been to a couple of watch events, but not like watch conventions, but that one where I saw Kareem Abdul-Jabbar speak, and I made a video of that, and that's on my site.
Right.
And then the other time I went to FP Journe when they invited me for a cocktail party, but that was like that wasn't a watch event, but I guess I could say that's the only couple of watch things I've ever been to.
However, I have talked to Bill Sanders from Watch Art Sci, and of course, the little gal has to have tattoos.
Alien tattoos, and she's gonna get that alien watch. That's cool.
No, I've talked to Bill Sanders with Watch Art Sci, and he was there, and he had some distinct, and we've had some private conversations about it, and he has his own insight into the event.
Oh, well, do share the private conversation, please.
Well, I don't know if it was a private conversation. I mean, it was privately, but it wasn't a private conversation. Don't tell anyone about this. But
well, it's just about watches. I mean, it ain't about what you guys did over at Epstein Island. So share.
I'm not the one who has a boat. So if anyone is going to an island, sir, it would be you. Now, and of course, Bill also has a lot of numbers in his Rolodex. And if you're not sure what a Rolodex is, ask your uncle. His impression from talking to the people there is that the pandemic basically hit the watch industry very hard and had a lot of dilatory effects. Really did slow down their production, slow down their designs, the manufacturing, and they just weren't able to get the watches out. They weren't able to manufacture the watches that they already designed, and it slowed down their designs of the process of coming up with new designs. And of course, just like we talked about, that helps the resellers more than anyone else, because that means the stuff that's out there becomes more valuable. Less stuff to go around. I was actually wanting to look at a couple of the pictures. Flipping zippers here.
So, what in a nutshell? What's he saying in a nutshell?
That the pandemic hasn't finished working its bad magic on the watch on the hobby and on the industry.
Got it. It's going to continue to
They're still
choke demand, choke the supply is going to continue to get choked because we're just still under all these restrictions and there's no end in sight. Basically.
Well, that it really has grievously affected them in the past. I don't think he made any predictions on the future, though.
Right.
But that does make sense because, you know, how even this year, spring and summer, it just seemed like everything was disappearing.
But I mean,
and that's something I experienced. I mean, like, I was picking up some watches. I swear, like April, May, June. I pulled the trigger, and in some cases, I swear to God, like a week or two later, all other examples disappeared.
Well, and that private conversation wasn't really too private. I mean, I don't think that was any kind of a new information. No. We all know production's been stifled by the quarantine for a couple of years.
Well, we've guessed, we speculated, and they're confirming. It's like, no, it really has hurt. He basically said that the industries, a lot of times manufacturers, they really caught it in their pocketbooks.
Oh, you think that the industry brand suffered losses? I wouldn't agree with that sentiment at all. I think they made more profits this year than ever. They actually probably saved costs, operating costs, by shutting down and things like this.
Well, if they can't make watches, and of course they make profit by selling watches, either to consumers directly or to ADs.
You know how it would have panned down a little bit? Those brands that had adequate demand, high demand, they would have suffered some because it stifled their supply ability. But on the other hand, other brands that were short of demand, that were short of orders, that needed orders, needed customers, it actually probably pulled them up. So overall, like average, it probably helped.
Yes, but
a lot in the industry.
And what I was saying, and what Bill was reporting, the ones who at the Watch Timer event were saying the pandemic has really hurt us. I didn't say the industry as a whole.
I think also it would really be individual on an individual basis because this industry is so you're so dependent on your own capital and a lot of it to get you through research, development, marketing. It's just a high-end product. So I'm going to anticipate that a lot of the micro brands might not have made it through this time and have disappeared. So it really could have, there's probably a huge spectrum of what happened, you know? Would you think?
Well, and the thing is, though, I think like anything else, I think it's primarily benefited the used market and the resale market. And the quote by NS something, yeah, it's about that caught my attention as well, which is a good quote. Of course, NS something always has something valuable to contribute. Really good insight. But Yeah, I think it's primarily the resellers who came out made out like bandits during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because even even the brands who um, their demand has their supply had initially overwhelmed their their supply overwhelmed their demand. In other words, more watches than they could realistically sell in ordinary years. Yeah, that's helped a little bit. So yeah, it could be like well, I've always kind of thought with the same, some bands were hurt, and other brands were benefited. But it's like I think the legal profession always makes the same amount of money. It's just depending on the situation. It's different types of lawyers making the money.
Right, right. Let's take a pause from that real quick. George says he just picked up a Yachtmaster 2 Rose and Steel two-tone, and the juice is worth the squeeze. It's an in-person watch. The Yachtmaster 2 is the one that says Yachtmaster on the bezel, right?
And big letters.
Right. So that is, I like that one. My most favorite iteration of that watch is the all steel version of that, with that blue bezel and everything. That I see that watch coming into my collection one day in the all steel version. But I dig the Yachtmaster 2. If you're not in a landlocked state, I think you're cool wearing that watch. You know, I mean, Submariner, you wear anywhere. A lot of the other ones, even a Yachtmaster, but I think the Yachtmaster 2, you kind of want to maybe be a seagoer if you have that watch, sort of. I don't know. It really doesn't matter, but I like it. I know you're a little critical of you're a lot critical of the Yachtmaster written on, and I don't think you'd ever purchase that watch personally, right?
Well, if we all like the same watches, there wouldn't be any point to what we're doing now.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with not liking it.
No, and there's nothing wrong with liking it. It's just not my cuppa.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But I do think
But I can see how other people would like it, though.
Yeah. I think the all steel, for me, that it really looks really cool. It really does look cool. So congratulations on that one. So getting back to the watch time event, then did Bill mention anything like any watches he saw out there on the horizon, research wise, or anything being newly released that was of interest to him? Or do you know of anything coming out based on that watch time event?
I don't recall him mentioning anything specific, but that's also one of the things he was mentioning is that, you know, with you would think the designers would be able to Zoom and telecommute with each other. But he basically said, yeah.
Because I don't see them specifically mentioning here in this article, like any new releases here.
No.
But it looks like Zenith was there based on this picture, Breguet, Blancpain.
And he said it was a lot more social. It was almost like, instead of being the primary focus being on new releases or companies or brands, it was almost like just to get together in a social event.
Right. You know who'd be a great character to meet in person at one of these watch events? I think if I had one person I'd enjoy talking watches with and coming across in person, it would be John Reardon from Collectability. John Reardon, the Patek Philippe guy.
Mm-hmm.
What a great guy that guy is, and his channel is amazing, and he's just such an encyclopedia of knowledge on Patek Philippe. He's just a great guy. I love his videos.
Or Jean-Claude Biver.
Certainly, yeah.
You can't get too close because you don't want to catch the Biver fever. But you want to talk about literally a lifetime of experience and like more than like in several aspects of the industry.
Right.
But I think NS something. I think, it's a great time to enjoy all the watches. Not buy more ridiculous prices. Come back to buying in a year or 3. And also, I think if there's you know,
that's where I'm at. And the thing is it's great to get on an application list or a wait list watch. You're going to wait 1 to 8 years anyway. So get yourself on 2 or 3 of these for something you really want, and eventually they'll come around. And that's basically what I'm doing. Everything I'm waiting for is waitlisted. Yeah, I'm waitlisted for everything. 4 watches, all ordered, waiting. I don't think I need to buy anything ever again at this point for now.
Personally, I mean, I kind of think 2021 is the year of, it's the end of shitters.
For some of us, or for the world? What do you mean?
I think for most people, because the shortage, the shortfall has been so severe, literally in almost all brands. If you have something where the prices have not stopped falling or haven't increased to where it was like a year or two ago, then that means, good Lord, how could they even overproduce with no one being able to go to the factory? Or they must have warehouses filled with stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree. I think over time, as one's in this hobby, you get a better appreciation for better quality product. I mean, like in anything you do in any hobby, you're going to look for better golf clubs. You're going to look for better quality everything that you're involved in. And as you enjoy the hobby more and you dedicate more time to it, and you grow into it more, you'll be more willing to dedicate more money to it too.
Yes.
So it all depends your level of engagement. Yeah.
But and the funny part is, the funny part is, every time it seems like every time where someone has pointed at a watch and called it a shitter or tried to wave people off it because of the resale sucks, in the long run, they've ended up being wrong.
You know, like the watch I showed you the other day, I'm really into just enjoying what I want to enjoy. Remember that G-Shock that I showed you? I actually looked for it to buy it. Why are they sending me emails of a watch, soliciting me that watch? That was an email that was sent to me, and I followed the links everywhere. I couldn't find the dang watch to buy it. I wanted to buy that watch. I couldn't find it.
Yep.
And I actually went to my desktop and really tried to find it to buy it. And I swear I can't find the damn watch. But I was going to buy a G-Shock right there. And yeah, to your point.
Yeah. And it's just like, this should be, it's some of these, of course, right now, some of these brands, you have no fucking excuses. You have, hey, Longines, if you can't sell watches, that's entirely on you. And Tudor, and Glashütte Original, for instance. Now, the funny thing, I was looking.
I got a Glashütte to talk about in a little bit. But I'm looking for that one email. I think I deleted it. Darn it.
Well, and like I said, I think this is a good time to be looking at some Longines, for instance. I don't know if I would be heavily trying to angle for a discount or looking for pre-owned, but I think there's a lot of bargains in there. Like, for instance, the Longines Heritage Skin Diver.
What's that typically look like?
Well, and again, it's just another reedition, but attractive, confident. It's got the history. It's got the heritage. Nice modern movement. It's going to last. In this case, you can get one for like a couple of $1,000. Skin diver. Now, if you want to get the Legend diver, it's less than that.
See, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having fun. Here's another one they emailed me, and these are a couple $100. If you want to have some fun, maybe get this for your kid. You know, they have a couple of other brands. I'm going to get my kid a couple of different watches, maybe for Christmas. But what do you think about this? Since you brought up Glass Shoot Original, what do you think about that watch on the screen?
Huh. Shuffle calendar of some sort with moon phase.
Look at the leap year. It's got a leap year indicator at 12 o'clock too.
Dang.
So it's a grand comp annual calendar with a moon phase.
Well, it's a perpetual calendar if it has
Isn't that beautiful?
That is.
So I had that up my sleeve there since you came out on Glass Shoot. And let me pull up something regarding this watch then. Give me a second.
And something, yes, and then something is writing us. You mean it's a perpetual? Yes, okay, yeah, we realize. Thanks for something.
This is the Glass Shoot Original Senator Excellence Perpetual Calendar with Rose Opaline dial. Wow.
Now, NS something says a lot of these brands have always sold tons of these watches. It's that quote unquote amateur dealers didn't pay attention.
So,
I don't know about sold, but possibly I agree that they made tons of these watches. And Longines Heritage has been killing it for a while now. Yeah. And it's like in everything else, it's just been underappreciated.
Yeah. So let's see here. Now I have always been fascinated by the Senator line. The Senator line has always had my full attention and full respect as a watch connoisseur. I've had nothing but full appreciation for that line and have always desired one of those odd complications that they offer in that line, such as weekly calendars and just periodic calendars, just different. They just do odd things. And I like those odd complications they offer. You know what I mean?
Yep. And and for me, it's the Pano Reserve Panamatic Lunar. I think those things are criminally underrated. I think those are watches to snatch up.
Let's see here what it says. When it comes to Glass Shoot excellence, there's no doubt that each watch undergoes extreme levels of testing at the Saxon manufacturer. It is said to take 24 days for one watch to be tested completely, hence guaranteeing the best quality for each timepiece. This is a new limited edition Senator Excellence Perpetual Calendar. The latest comes with a rose opaline dial, which some might call salmon colored. That's what I thought as well. And a dark blue leather strap, limited to just 100 pieces. The new model houses a beautifully crafted automatic movement that has been developed by expert ateliers of the renowned Saxon watchmaker. There's the back. Wow, that looks well finished. Look at the bridge. Look at that. Ooh. Some Lange quality in there, huh?
Well, no, that's NS something, of course. The Geo Senator line is very German in presence on the wrist, similar to Lange. Bulky, but not too bulky. Great presence, very modern. Yeah. You know, if it was any more German, it would be marching on Warsaw.
Hey, what's up there, Thomas? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, yeah. Check it. What a wonderful piece right here. 100, limited on 100, mind you. Let's see here. 42 millimeter stainless steel case.
Yeah.
I was wondering on the last few pictures, I was wondering what the case was going to be. I was waiting for this. Stainless steel, really?
In essence, I think there's a great interview with the CEO from Glasshoot Original from a few years ago. They've been doing low production numbers for many years, and they sell it every year. They don't even have to advertise. That's all you can say. That's all you have to say.
Let's see here. It says giving the watch's 42 millimeter stainless steel case is ergonomic in its structure, giving the classical black, white, and brown gray colorways a break. Glasshoot Original distinguishes this particular timepiece with a galvanized rose opaline dial with blue appliques and pear-shaped blued hands. The dial is specially decorated with the help of an elaborate and complicated process that involves a number of steps, resulting in a unique silken hue that is rarely found in a watch dial. The color tone of the galvanized dial contrasts perfectly with the blued hands and blue hour appliques. Additionally, the dial is also home to finely stepped calendar windows and a moon phase display. The vintage look hands add to the watch's overall elegant aesthetic. Oh yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. Stainless steel case. What do you feel about that? Does that turn you off or on? It turns you on because you're kind of eager to see the lower price that it's probably related to a stainless steel case. But because if it was in gold or platinum, it would probably be too expensive to want to touch it, right?
Well, and not to mention a lot more delicate. There's a reason. Yeah, there's a reason why steel has been modern sports watches and everything else, or everyday watches, because it's just a lot tougher of a metal.
But look at the finishing here, though. Isn't the finishing pretty exceptional?
Oh yeah, I was noticing the depth. I was noticing the difference in depths on the dial.
And it's like I don't see any flaws, you know. No, like seriously, I don't see any flaws which you would expect to see in. I mean, this looks like really high end. The print quality,
Well, a great watch here, a mediocre or a lesser watch. The more you zoom in, the more flaws you see. With a higher end watch, the more you zoom in, the more you magnify, the more detail you see.
Yeah, the hands are beautiful too, aren't they? Strikingly beautiful.
But oh yeah. However, if you've ever seen the depth of the dial in, like, say, a Kalpa from Parmigiani, similar.
Okay.
A lot of work in that dial. A lot of different levels on that dial.
I'm impressed right here with this, actually. Very impressed.
Well, and do you know what it also has? Contrast.
Featuring a perpetual calendar complication that showcases information including the day of the week, month, and leap year, along with the brand's hallmark panorama.
Okay,
date.
Flip and Zippo's calling me out. Can we now say give a hoot, do Glasshoot? Because I was saying that for the longest time. Give a hoot, don't Glasshoot. I think we can. Okay, stuff to be looking for. I mean, Glasshoot Original, I think a little bit undervalued. Might be some places to not get raped. Grand Seiko, Longines, Zenith, to name a few.
Real quick, it says it's got an all-new caliber 36-12 with a new silicone balance spring that Glasshoot says guarantees exceptional precision. So that's all in-house stuff here, right?
Yep. And how big is it again?
42.
Okay. Yeah, that ought to be nice and easy to read.
Also available in a stainless steel bracelet version below. Look at that. Stainless steel bracelet version.
Yep.
That looks really pretty. That salmon dial. Look at the large date.
Yep.
That's great. That's a great watch, isn't it?
Oh, it
I
is.
really want to see the price. What do you guys think this is worth? Priced at 20,000 euros. What is that in US dollars? Like
21.7 on the
25?
bracelet.
Hmm?
Hold it.
That'll be like 25,000 maybe, huh? USD.
All right. It would be 25 on the bracelet. It'd be $25,072.
Wow. Well, now what do you think of it as far as the price goes? Is that too much money? 25,000. Think about that a minute. It's a leap year. Really is pretty.
It's a perpetual calendar.
Yeah.
Which is so much more complicated to make than even a triple calendar. You see a lot of triple calendars, but you don't see nearly as many perpetuals.
So what do you think this will go for secondhand? 18?
Hard to tell. Now,
And then you grab
right
it?
now, okay, look, right now, foul is fair and fair is foul. Who knows?
Oh, remember, it's limited to 100. I just remembered that.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if it's got a number, if it's numbered. That would be kind of important, right? If it's numbered, it'd be worth a lot more, right?
Yes.
It doesn't say. We read everything. It didn't say anything about it being numbered. Wouldn't you say that would add tremendous value? Oh, it is numbered. Look at, see?
Yeah.
I think M1, this is probably like 0 maybe, right?
Right.
The research one. There's probably a 1 of 100, and then this is M1 of 100 probably. There's probably a few of these. So maybe there's really like 103 or something, no? Or I don't know. You'd have to ask. But it's definitely numbered, so that's interesting. So that
All right, I'm sending you something real quick.
What do you guys in the chat think? Do you guys think this is worth 25,000 being a 1 of 100 watch and what it offers?
Okay. Well, I know you got it.
Oh, I didn't get it. That wasn't you. What is this here? Parmesan. The Parmesan. Oh, this is a comparable looking steel. Oh, that looks like an RPM gauge or something. What is that? That's cool.
Yep. The same price on the bracelet.
What is that? A retrograde seconds hand? That would be sick if that constantly keeps flipping back. I mean, you're not asking for that to break on you, to need a service. That's like a lot of mechanism work, isn't it?
Oh, it is. But look at the dial though as well.
Let me see if there's a way I can share that. Quite possibly. Let me see here. You sent me that in an email. 21,000 for this Parmigiani.
MSRP. I think I've looked online on Chrono 24 and I found it for like I think you can get it maybe even as low as 16 or 17. Or advertised as low as 16 or 17. I'll put it that way.
Let me see if I can shoot it over.
Oh, hold on.
Pick here. I'm shooting it over to myself right here so I can share it. Or did I Send myself an empty picture. I think I sent myself an empty email.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah, I did send myself an empty email.
Okay, I sent you the link on it via email.
Okay, got it. So, Glashut Original has their own watchmaking school and even a school to make watchmaking tools. Oh, that's cool.
That sounds like it's like, yeah. Hey, wait, Han Danes, is that you? The avatar. You're wrong.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we bring it here and go to for this watch. Thumbs up for this watch. Cool, cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's a nice one, and it's being different. Okay, now I can upload this thing.
and that price in steels. That's, it's God. You sometimes you catch yourself. It's just like, oh, I don't know that $21,000 watch is an excellent value. It's just like, God, it's like,
There's the watch. I got it up on the screen. The one you just sent me.
Thanks.
Parmigiani.
Chronograph GT. Love that watch.
And that's 21,000.
MSRP. I think that's actually the MSRP. But if you look around, you can find people offering it online, new for less.
And so, what about this watch? Just this is a watch that's been on your radar that you like?
Yeah, actually.
So,
and not just simply a triple calendar. I think it's either a triple calendar. It might even be a perpetual calendar itself, but with a chronograph on top of it. And
gotcha.
Also, they've actually. I love the guichet on the dial. I even love the coin edging on the bezel.
Yeah, you know what's funny is some brands like Parmigiani and especially H. Moser, they feature complications that they don't feature. They hide them in the back. It's kind of odd. Like you're paying for a perpetual calendar and power reserve, and they put those complications on the back of the watch instead of on the dial. It's just so weird. And it's just like that's really on another level that you're not even showing that you have those complications.
Well, on the other hand, it's just like it might be more economical to do it that way. It might be make better space of the use of the dial, might make it less cluttered. And it's just like, well, are you really going to have to check your power reserve every day, like every hour on the hour, or do you just need to check it before you put it on your wrist?
Well, it's really somebody who knows that the features are there and the mechanics are there in the movement, and it's all there. They don't need to see it.
So,
it's functioning. It's functioning, and it's telling them the time, and that's all they need to know. But they know that it has these additional.
The Tondograph is an annual calendar and a chronograph, which is also. And I actually think they do a really great job, especially the Panda version, about milking using every inch of space on that dial to display relevant information.
I've been
okay now, and that's something that's really bringing it to us now. He said the Parmigiani line is nice, but taking a look at the Shopek Antarctique line, that's similar. Oh, I'd have to look at that. And because of the watch that I'm not really supposed to talk about, I was looking at Shopek because Metalum does the dials for Shopek. And when I was looking at that, but I was on the Shopek page looking around thinking, geez, You know, actually, it's a really nice watch for what they're charging.
Yeah, for sure. The one you and I were talking about.
Yeah.
Um,
And that would be another.
Now you have one Parmigiani or two at this
I
point
have
in
one.
your collection. You have one.
I just have, yeah, I've got the Calpa Hebdomadaire. Okay. Ooh.
I like if I was going to do Parmigiani, I'd get the dual one of their dual time watches. I love how they do their dual time watches with the one of the ones that has the two 24-hour dials.
Yeah.
The AM PM indicators where it has the two AM PM indicators. I like those for some reason in particular. It's like they have an extra 24-hour dial, and watches usually don't have that. You know what I mean? You know which watches I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, now, okay, guys. Now I'm looking at Shopek. Okay. Of course, it's the exquisite timepieces.
What is this? A Russian watch?
Swiss, but it's one of the guys. I'm not going to go in the.
You know, I like. There's a Russian watch that I do like a lot. That clown, the clown eyes that tells the time.
Yeah.
I've seen that at European Watch Company right now for about $26,000. If if money grew on trees, I'd grab it. I really do like that watch a lot.
Oh, well, okay. Micro rotor, nice. That's the break. Okay, now guys. Now, in that something, uses offshore movement with an amazing bitch construction.
Shopek Antarctique. Let me pull that up. Never heard of it before.
Parmesan, but in that something in Thomas Burnett. Okay, and it uses of offshore movement, yes, which is of course Parmigiani, but and the dial on the Antarctique is nice.
This one here on the screen, right?
Yes.
Looks like a Vacheron. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice large stay, yeah. But that sells for the same price as the Tondograph GT. For the same money, would you rather?
How much is this, Clyve?
Literally, I was looking at exquisite timepieces, and they're selling it for $21,000. Literally the same price as the Tondograph GT.
I like this one with the blue dial in particular.
Oh yeah, which does a great job of showing the guilloche. But and I'm not saying it's not a great watch and I think for sure. I was actually checking some ones out with enamel dial for like 12,000, and that had the sub-seconds at what is it? Sub-seconds at 7, and the day of the week hand date on 4. 2 sub-dials. Selling that one on an enamel dial for like 12 or 13,000. It's just like, wow, that is nice.
So, I'm trying to see how much this runs here, so I can leave an interest. I can leave an interest card. You're saying about 20-some thousand?
Yeah. NS something says the Parmigiani is definitely better, but thank you. Okay. However, Shopek has low production numbers. They almost always sell out.
It's a pretty watch. I in particular, I'm really fascinated by the bracelet. It's amazing. Look at the freaking bracelet, man. The bracelet is just amazing.
Yep.
Those center links are great looking. But I really dig the case, the edging on the case, and the casing shape.
It almost looks like an integrated bracelet, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of cool that you can swap it out, and it's going to look integrated somewhat too once the strap's in there too, with that link there like that. Yeah. And the version with the full red hand would be kind of cool.
Yep.
That's the one I would go for. Give it a little bit of a sports look. Get the black strap with the red stripes, with the red stitching.
And yeah,
great looking watch. You'll probably definitely get shot in resale value.
okay, let's pull it up. Pull it up on Chrono 24. Shopec Antarctique. Let's see what they're going for.
All right.
On Chrono 24, we can even pull it up on a Watch Recon.
Let me pull it up here real quick. Let's see how you spell that again. The hell? How do you spell that?
Just go on the text and copy and paste for Pete's sake. They'll speed it up.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
CZA PEC. All right. There it is. So,
and also, for me, one of the things I kind of look at is like for instance, Rich Rimiker is one of the. I've heard of the brand before, but Rich Rimiker was actually seriously talking about it a while back.
there's none really for sale on Chrono 24. There's one for list price, 25.5, private seller. Look at this dial. What is this? This is fascinating. Wow. What is that?
Nice.
Interesting.
It shows what the world is going to look at in the year 2300.
Well, what is that made out of?
The world?
Orion Nebula is an unworn condition, extremely rare watch of only 10 pieces made. Exclusive hand varnished dial. Very cool. So this is a pretty high horology brand, I'm assuming then now, huh?
Yeah.
I bet that dial is pretty amazing in person. Yeah, cool. That's an interesting brand to look at, certainly. Not a doubt. I like it.
Well, and like I said, Rich Rimiker is who drew my attention to that brand.
And something says it's hard to find deals on Shopec, very high demand, low production numbers, usually purchased by serious collectors that keep them.
Ding, ding, ding. There we go. There we effing go. And like I said, so in the super collectors, you get this. I mean, it's so.
Oh, it really uses an ETA movement? Yeah, for 26,000. Gosh, that's the watch I was talking about that I like, the Constantine Chaikin Joker watch. Well, I mean, it's got to be totally customized modules on top of that ETA 2824. But yeah, that is crazy that it is built on that, I guess.
But right now,
Hmm.
I think if you're looking at a watch, if it's seriously has captured your attention, if there's anyone near you saying, well, I wouldn't look at that, I wouldn't consider that because of resale value, I wouldn't leave the list of them with the current market.
At the very least, though, just try to get a better deal.
Yeah. Oh, agreed. Yeah. With anything, that's always.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But there's certain watches like this one. Well, maybe not this one because I don't know nothing about it. But there are certain watches that will get you'll get hit on immediately still with resale. So knowing that, you should try to negotiate the best price or go look definitely check it secondhand first and see if you can't get a good discount first, right?
Agreed. Agreed.
Some watches you don't even need to go shopping around. You know, Daytona is going to be 35,000. It is what it is.
But try to pull, like I said, try to pull up a Calpa Hebdomadaire, a Calpa manual wind. Try to look at the prices of them now, for Pete's sake.
Good God, you want me to try to spell that on Google?
Actually, I actually know how to spell that one. But or Watch Recon or Chrono 24.
And what am I going to find?
Probably not a whole lot. You're going to probably find how those things have really, really, really gone up in value. But that was the one that the idiots, that the sheep, that the whatever were yelling, cheese watch, shitter, shitter, no resale value. You know, the lemmings.
Now it's a Parmigiani, this one you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay, I'm putting it in. What's it called? Parmigiani what?
Alpha.
Got it.
You can probably,
Calparisma?
no, Hebdo. Hebdo.
Domadere.
Yes.
The XL or which one?
Yes, XL.
Let me pull it up here. And here's what came up. A lot of different ones came up, though. That black one probably on the farthest right's it, or no, I don't even know.
Yep, that's
The closest one on the right here.
yeah, that's the closest one to mine. Czechoslovakia.
So there's just nothing out here, like you said, really.
Yeah.
That's it. This one's cool right here. I like this one.
Which one?
Right here. It's got some added features, but at 26,000. That's nice.
Yep.
Ooh, look at it. It looks like a poker cards laid out at 12 o'clock.
Oh, so okay. And that's something. Yes, I could not have said it better myself. Thank you so much. The same people who are saying cheese watch also said not to buy FP Journe watches because there'd be no value retention.
Mm.
Yep.
Man, I tell you, I put that's the best thing I ever did was get my name on an application for that Chronometra Blue some 4 or 5 years ago. I had the hindsight for some reason for that one, luckily. Man, that watch on the screen's a great looking watch.
Thank you.
Now, for 25,000, I think I'd want to go here.
Okay, pull up the other one though.
Which one? The black one?
Yes.
The screen's. Is it showing?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's very similar, just a different dial color.
Yep, and it's in steel, right?
Oh, hence the price is in half. Got it.
Now, and that's also a Hebdomadaire, right?
Right.
Yes. Okay. That settles that one.
Okay, got it. So you're paying. So you got your choice of steel for 12,000, or I
You know
guess
what?
this must be white gold for 26.
Well, okay, but let's go back to the other one, okay? The
Let me
one I
see.
was looking at, the one I have.
Oh, it's palladium. This one's palladium. I like the contrast of this dial, though.
Yeah. You don't have to explain contrast to me. That is, yes. But the steel one, I literally, like a couple of years back, I got mine for like 5,000 or under.
Wow.
I got mine for under 5,000.
Yeah.
And of course, the same cheese watch. Oh, you fucked up. There's no resale in that. There's no resale in that.
Yeah.
Hindsight is 2020, and I will admit that. Actually, mine has blue accents. I like mine a little bit. I like mine a little bit more than that one.
Sure. And I mean, I can't argue with you. $5,000. If you could get one of these for $5,000 today, you'd be jumping all over the dang thing. So.
Yep.
Especially steel. There's an element to the steel watch. It's a nice element nowadays. But I'm not gonna lie. I really that look of that palladium dial is just that contrasting look. It's a great look on this palladium dial right here.
And that's something. Okay, and that's something we're on the. Well, okay, I must have taken my smart pills because yeah, same here. There's like one I've been seeing like 36,000 for the O'Valley, and it's just like, oh, I want you so bad.
Yeah, I like the orange on this one.
Yep,
that's hot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. These are good brands. Digging it.
Thank you. And yeah, and
if you're interested in one of these, you can. You just need to be patient. Keep looking till one comes up in a neighborhood near you for the right price. One will come up eventually. You got to look at different places too. Watch Recon and lots of different other sites. This is one of the worst sites to probably look at watches. Real good, Rancher.
Thanks.
What do you say? We gone 1 hour. You want to?
Has it been?
Should we wrap it up? Yeah. Should we wrap it up? You think?
Yeah, I'm supposed to jump on something I'm not supposed to be talking about here in 30 minutes. So.
Okay. My back's about to give in, so let me give in to my back.
Give in to your back.
All right. All right, guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Rancher, for coming on and talking watches with me this Halloween morning. It's a nice little chat there. And take care, everyone. And enjoy your Halloween day if you're celebrating Halloween today. If not, enjoy the rest of your Sunday or Monday or whatever day it is where you're at in the world. All right, guys. Peace out.
Ta-da.